we now have a concrete idea on the kind of offer that Teoscar Hernandez is going to receive in the free agent market. And I'm here to tell you all about it in this edition of Dodgers Digest. Hey, it's Mike Nelson. Make sure to subscribe. I want to thank the almost 7% of you, the ones that are watching these videos who've already hit the sub button, but 92% of you have not subscribed. You got to subscribe. You know, myself and Brad J, we're bringing you everyday Dodger content. We're bringing you the real Dodger content from real Dodger fans, the true blue fans. Don't miss out. Hit the sub button. Let's get right into it. Of course, like I mentioned, Dodgers All-Star slugger Teoscar Hernandez predicted to sign an $80 million deal with the Nationals. No, this is not good. While predicting offseason landing spots for free agent, Bleacher Report's Zachary D. Reimer predicted that Teoscar Hernandez would sign a 4-year, $80 million deal. Reimer called the Washington Nationals the ideal landing spot for him. What is Zachary thinking? Come on, man. No. We do not want Teoscar going to the nation's capital. No, that is not an option. The time is right for the Nationals to make a Jason Worth signing. Come on, we love Jason Worth. Jason Worth used to be with us, with the Dodgers 20 years ago. Of course, went on, do stuff with Philadelphia. But anyway, Hernandez is almost an almost too perfect option. Is that even grammatically correct? Hernandez is an almost too perfect option. I guess it's correct. Whatever. I'm not an editor. As he fits Washington as a much needed left fielder and a right-handed power source. They only got 42 homers from that side of the plate this year. That was a weird sentence, but anyway, come on, that's ridiculous, right? But you get an idea of what kind of offer Teoscar Hernandez is probably going to be getting, right? 4 years, $80 million, 5 years, $100, around there. It's going to take at least $100 million. And probably more to get Teoscar, right? I mean, that's the gist of it, right? As you would say. How are the Dodgers going to, compete in this market for Teoscar, right? Because of the offers, like, comment below. What do you think? You think if the offer sheets from these teams start to reach 140, 150, 130, do the Dodgers up it and go for 200 or 180, the whole full contract? Do they do that? I mean, I think it all comes down to, like we've talked about on this channel, it all kind of comes down to whether the Dodgers are going to go after Juan Soto or not, right? And that's something the Dodgers are probably going to have to, make a decision soon, right? Because the Soto thing is kind of up in the air. Soto is a free agent. The Yankees, I don't know. They're not really, are they talking? Are they really talking right now for a contract? Are they really working out a deal? Or is Soto just going to go out and test the free agent market and see what the best offer is available for him? And the Dodgers, I have a small feeling the Dodgers are going to pursue Soto. Maybe not completely, but they are going to make a couple calls, right? And see, how much is it going to take for Soto to come to the Dodgers? Because they will. They don't want the Yankees to sign Soto. Why would they? If they have a chance to steal a star player from the Yankees, they're going to do it. I mean, that's just how this works. This is how this business, how sports works, and especially in baseball, because we don't have, in basketball, you have that idea where you can only sign a player for 4 years if he leaves a team. We don't have that here in baseball. You can sign for as many years, for as much as you want. There's no limits. This is who's got more cash. That's how the baseball business works in free agency. So we got the most cash. That's right. The Dodgers, we are on a cash cow right now. The Dodgers have money. They got money to spend. There's no doubt about it. And the results are on the field. The results of spending that money, of investing in the team, in investing in the fans, investing in the stadium, investing in everything, right? This team, the Dodgers, have fixed up Dodger Stadium, make it look like a modern 21st century stadium. The outfield came out great. They've invested in the fan experience. They've invested, in the manager, Dave Roberts, right? I mean, if the Dodgers were cheap, they would have lost Roberts years ago. And in the end, it paid off, right? He's won 2 World Series now, despite all the criticism. Even for myself, I was one of those guys that would say fire Roberts every year. But, I was wrong. Roberts in the end paid off, won the World Series, and, I'm sure there's going to be a big contract offered to him. We don't even have much info on that yet, but we're going to cover that for sure on this channel. But, yeah, the Dodgers got money. They're going to probably, be on the fence or be kind of thinking about what they're going to do with Juan Soto. What Soto, where does he want to go? Is he going to want to stay in New York? Is he accepting offers? Soto has talked about how he's available to all 30 teams, which is obviously a bit surprising because I don't think that's actually true. There's really only 2 teams that can afford Juan Soto, right? And that's the Dodgers and Yankees with the kind of money that he is looking for. Now, Teoscar Hernandez is another story. I mean, there's so many teams I think could jump in these sweepstakes, right? We just saw that article in the Nationals. Maybe the Blue Jays. This guy used to play in Toronto. I mean, he even mentioned that a part of him will always be in Canada, in Toronto. So why don't the Blue Jays get in this? Why don't they try to get one of their old players back? Why not? It's going to be an expensive contract, personally, for Teoscar. He's never made $100 million in his career. He's never made that kind of money. And he is going to get that kind of money from somewhere. It's not a lot of money for a lot of teams, though. That's what makes the Teoscar Hernandez free agency, speculation so interesting, right? That's what makes it interesting. Comment below. What do you think? Why does Teoscar Hernandez, free agency speculation idea of where he's going to go why is it so interesting? Well, because I think the money is more economical for the teams out there, right? It definitely has to be more economical. It has to be. You're talking about potentially, the 20, 25 million a year salary. I don't think he gets more than 30 million a year. You really think Teoscar is going to get more than 30 a year? I don't think so. He made 21 this year. I'm going to say 26, 27. Now, the question I have that I have not talked about on this channel is, do the Dodgers try to sign him for like a super long deal? Do they go to Teoscar and say, okay, we're going to give you 7 years, $140 million, right? That's 20 times 7. I'm not good at math. 20 times 7, 140. We want to keep you the rest of your career here with the Dodgers. Here's $140 million guaranteed for 7 years. Do the Dodgers do that? I think they might. They might try to do that. He's only getting 20 a year. Pretty good deal for a player like that. And you got him locked up for 7 years. Maybe an opt-out after the 3rd or 4th year, right? If things go south or whatever. Team option on the 5th or 6th, whatever. Maybe not fully, it's going to be a long deal. I think the Dodgers, they're going to sign him. It's going to be a long deal. They're not going to do this 1 or 2 year stuff. They also won't accept that, right? He's not. He's not going to accept the qualifying offer that he was extended yesterday. He's not. He wants a long-term deal. He wants he wants some money guaranteed. So offer him a long deal, see if he says yes, and we keep him here the rest of his career. Let's hope for that. Remember, subscribe, and let's go Dodgers. Woo!